So here's with the steel drive shaft and the metal plates, the scratch plates on there. So these 4 screws, 2 of them are really freaking long. These actually are the 4 mounts up here for the links. We just got to get 2 links attached to this, and then we'll hook it all up. We might as well go ahead and install our drive shaft on here as well. Definitely go generous on the Loctite on these, because I've heard of people saying that these can come loose sometimes. I even put Loctite on the pin itself. So again, I like to see where the threaded spots are, right there and right there. We're just going to put Loctite right on it. It's this one here. Again, guys, we got it metal into metal. The only way that this thing is going to stay is because of the Loctite. Alright, there's our links all installed. It'll set down on there just like this. Go ahead and pull our drive shaft through first. The 2 that are closest to the bottom go to here. The 2 that are mounted to the top of the axle housing actually go up here. That looks nice. Let's go ahead and get our scratch plate installed again. Alright, center scratch plate's installed. We have one more scratch plate, and that is for the diff. So I've found with these, it fits the best if you bend these out a little bit. About like that. And these actually connect to, so you have 4 main screws that hold the back cover of the differential on. The top 2, well, I guess it'd be the bottom 2, come out, you put this on, they go back in. You only need to take one of them completely out. All right, there she is. The bottom is done. We got full metal axles, steel drive shafts. So the only thing in the drivetrain that's plastic is a spur gear. Everything else is metal. So up top, I actually removed the bumpers that I had bought, front and rear. And then I also removed this heavy plate that I had here in the back, 3D printed plate. Because I was sitting here thinking, and I've been practicing with this a little bit, my bumpers constantly caught on stuff. So I can actually crawl an insane amount. I mean, I probably gained 30% better crawling ability by ripping the bumpers off. I also installed a fan because I did notice on 3S, I'm always going to run it on 3S, the heatsink here and the motor, even just in the house, doing very small stuff, would start heating up fairly decently, not hot to the touch. Put this fan on there, they always run ice cold now. So another thing that I did is I took off the side skirts because they actually hang down almost a ½ an inch or 3/4 of an inch, which means that you'll bottom out right here when you scrape on the sides of stuff. Some people put spacers and then just lifted it up. I mean, I just got rid of it. What's the point? And then what I did do is I trimmed the body down. Okay, so when we put this on here, you can actually see, boom, we are flush with the chassis. So we have all that ground clearance right here. I mean, obviously you have a frame and you have a gearbox and stuff like that in here, but still, if you just scrape something right here and get stuck on something, I mean, that thing was hanging down literally this far. Now it's got no bumpers at all whatsoever, just headlights, and it does still have the tail lights. I just did a couple of little cutouts on the body just so that they shine through, and honestly it looks a lot better. What do you guys think? Alright guys, that finishes my TRX-4 build. Very, very happy with it. It crawls very, very well. But the build is done. We'll do some testing tomorrow and get a video of where it has gained performance-wise. As always, guys,